Are we picking him right back up? Perfect.
Somebody should speak before one of us graduates.
What are you?
Capricorn on the cusp of Aquarius.
Sorry, I came out a little blunter than I intended.
Yeah.
You're amazing. Your speed, your strength.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I can't tell you.
Cool. Communication.
Well, then let me.
Yeah, sorry, you can't expect her to share when you're not willing to share, dude. It's not how that works.
You're
Go
part
ahead.
of some military monster squad that probably have some official sounding euphemisms for them.
Yeah.
Unfriendlies or non-sapiens.
Hostile subterrestrials.
That is a mouthful, mate.
How am I doing so far?
Pretty spot on.
Well,
Meanwhile, by day, you pretend to be Riley Finn.
Pretend. I don't think so.
Been to Iowa, Riley? God, if that's even your name.
Yeah, but I get it. I mean, look, to her, this is old hat. She gets romantically, intimately involved with someone. A secret comes out, and suddenly trust is gone. Validly, fairly so. It's not quite the same, but how is she to know?
I'm not the only one who's been a little less than honest here.
Sure. It'd be interesting, actually, to know if he chose it. Or, do you know what I mean? What was the situation? Because she didn't choose it. She didn't choose the Slayer. The Slayer chose her, which I think is an important distinction. Just in the way that he leveled that at her, of, you haven't been honest with me either. He's like, if he's chosen to live a double life, I do think that makes it different.
Bulletin. I'm not the only one who's been a little less than honest here.
Because that comment and the judgment laced in it is, to me, it like comes across, and I'm like, the audacity. Like, how dare, do you know what I mean? But the only reason I think that is because if he chose this life, then he has chosen, if he's not allowed to talk about it, then he's chosen that. He's chosen to keep secrets. Whereas Buffy does it out of necessity. And she didn't choose the Slayer. She didn't have a choice. So it's like the audacity of the judgment that was laced in that question that he leveled at her will feel a little bit, to me, a little unfair if it turns out that he chose this life.
I thought a professional demon chaser like yourself would have figured it out by now. I'm the Slayer.
I don't think he knows what that is.
Slayer?
Yeah.
She who hangs out a lot in cemeteries? You're kidding. Look it up. Slayer.
And you fight demons.
I mean, I don't know about that, mate. You're essentially making sure that he finds out what the Slayer is from a perhaps biased viewpoint if you don't tell him what it is.
I mean, you wailed on those guys.
You did pretty well yourself.
Yeah, but I'm a walking bruise today. See me with my clothes off, I look like a...
Hello? Not the time, sorry.
I don't see a scratch on you.
You're not looking hard enough.
I'm looking pretty hard.
Pervert. Sorry.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
like it though, this has been gentle. No shouting, no anger, just questions, which is fair.
I really thought that you were a nice, normal guy.
I am a nice normal...
By this town standards, but I'm not grading on a curve.
Yeah.
I think we both need a little time.
Yeah.
Process everything.
Especially if he's not willing to tell you.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But he's going to go away and look at who the Slayer is, what is the Slayer. I have a feeling he's going to be told something that's a little inaccurate, or it's going to be scaremongering by what's-her-face.
It'll be safer for all.
Yeah, we got to sort Amy out, man. What's she noticed?
Over here.
What's happened? What are we doing now?
Wow, that was some ride.
Amy sensed that, so it's magical in nature.
It's my first earthquake.
It's not mine.
The Hellmouth? Oh god.
I look like a plumber to you.
No, you look like a big mooch who doesn't lift a finger around here.
To be fair, you're both kind of stacked.
When you're done fixing that leak, try cleaning up this mess. And doing a little laundry for once wouldn't kill you, unfortunately.
At some point, you are going to have to start actually treating him like a human if you're going to keep him around.
Well, Porter Dorm is completely blacked out. So naturally, they're dealing with the crisis the only way they know how.
Drink.
Aftershock party.
It was an earthquake, Buffy, a not uncommon occurrence in Southern California. No reason to think it was anything more.
Yeah, but the Slayer has got the heebie-jeebies.
I completely understand your anxiety,
Oh, good. Because I'd hate for my little untimely, horrible death concern to be ambiguous.
Shifting land masses are not a portent of some imminent doom.
The episode's called Doom. Duh.
It's about our mysterious commando friends.
Yeah. Maybe we should patrol a little bit and find out, though.
I'm sure there will be other signs to follow which will afford us plenty of time to avert it.
Fingers crossed, eh?
I'm convinced that one or more of them may be in your very midst.
Plague.
Will you stop worrying about what may be and concentrate on what is?
It's a Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, the Slayer. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Slayer.
Oh.
Slayer's like some kind of boogeyman for the subterrestrials. Something they tell a little spawn and make them eat their vegetables.
I love that description. She's the bogeyman of the supernatural world. That's kind of cool.
Maybe this is a bad time to tell you about the Easter Bunny.
She's that mythical, huh?
It's a myth, right? All a part of that medieval folklore garbage kooks dream up to explain things we deal with every day.
I mean, I get it, though. Why would it not be a myth? They don't particularly survive very long, do they? How would you ever really? Before Buffy track one down, they're probably dead by the time you've even got them on your radar.
How do you explain the things we deal with, Forrest?
They're just animals, man. Plain and simple.
Ooh, dangerous thinking. Nazi imagery coming back. Oh god.
Where's that hypo?
Oh yeah, take your time, mate. Buddy.
Like I said, animals.
Animals rattling in their cages.
Yeah, we really need to dispense of this thing of like, okay, one member of said minority or a group of people informing our opinion on all of them. I feel like it's a really unhealthy habit that we as a society have got. I see it all the time. It's not fair, it's not valid. People will use one bad example to justify en masse declaring that they're all bad and that they're animals. Dangerous thinking. And even in this context, we know that's not true. Because they are treating demons the same way we know that demons aren't all bad. It's a subtle, worrisome inclusion in the initiative and these guys and their thinking.
Animals rattling in their cages.
Even Riley. Is that Arm Guy?
Hey, Willow.
I thought you got that football scholarship.
Yeah, it is Arm Guy.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
What? Alright, Laurie.
Listen, we're gonna go get some drinks.
Bye.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, quite quickly, really, we are seeing Willow absent of friends. She's still going through it with Oz, right? Wow. Straight for the neck, amazing. That's rough.
She's just some egghead who tutored me a little in high school.
Oh, come on.
Captain of the nerd squad.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you have a thing for geeks.
Like my women hot.
Ah. Dude. I'm so disappointed in you, dude. Oh, she doesn't deserve that.
Anyone in here?
Yeah, I mean, that experience, the absence of Buffy, not having that friendship community support, it's going to make her spiral, go internal. It's going to feed the more negative instincts that she has, right? It's hard. Like, she needs more support than this. Okay. That isn't what you need, that is it. Nah.
Don't turn around.
You what?
Don't look at me.
What's happened? It's going to be something goofy.
I shrunk them.
But you're not the big bad anymore.
Yeah.
You're nothing but a waste of space.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you something.
Kiss. That'd be a twist, mate. Hey, I'm here for it. Yeah, interesting. We're seeing little notes of the interpersonal relationship. In regard to Spike, it's been a bit of a joke, right, for the last few episodes since he's been in with the gang. But we're seeing here in this episode more so. I mean, I made the comment, right? Because I think that dynamic made it more apparent of, at some point, if he sticks around, considering the fact that Xander was very much using him as a handyman, as a chore man, right? Doing all his chores, all this stuff, using him because he's there. That's not very humanizing. It's not very nice. If he sticks around, they're going to have to start giving him respect, like basic respect as a being. That little look as he walks away, Spike's looking at him. Perhaps actually considering, Xander's words. You're not the big bad anymore. He's not. And there's got to be a reckoning in Spike's head, probably, that he's not really had to or been thinking about. Because it's very early still, I think, in this journey that he's on. There needs to be like an internal vying and processing of, this is how life is for me now. I don't think he's quite gone through that yet. He doesn't have power. And the only power, if you want to call it that he's going to have Because, I mean, I talk about, they're going to have to treat him like, a being that is deserving of respect. He's got to earn that too. It's fair, like, he was the big bad. He's done horrible things. And, yeah, like I say, that wrangling of the internal is something he's going to have to go through to get to a point. And perhaps that's the realization, perhaps a little bit of what's going on in his head of, this ain't going to work for me. I have no power here, especially if I don't ingratiate myself with these people. Maybe there'll be an element of that is fake at first, but, just a survival instinct. It is who Spike is, to a certain extent, right, to go towards, and he's a vampire as well, so it's going to be harder for him to be genuinely good. Maybe that's where it starts, though, faking it. Maybe he's going to, anyway, interesting. But I think, notes of that, a shift from just him being the comedic, and I'm not saying he's not going to be that as we go forward too, but he does also, I talked about him, just being one thing. It's so great, so clever that they've done what they've done with him here. But the danger is that they, again, make him just a one-note character of, okay, he's just the comedy effect. They can't do that either. You got to add layers, you know what I mean? And that's the first time, I think, that we kind of see a little bit of that coming in. Or the how that's necessary, right, for his character.
This guy on the bed with me, dead. Not me dead, he dead.
Buffy, she's pretty cool, isn't she?
Yes, already. She's hot. She's tepid. She's all temperature Buffy. Now, can we concentrate on the game?
Buddy, you're having a conversation. You can do but okay.
It just made me feel like I was right back in high school.
Powerless.
Percy thing isn't really important. It's the dead guy on the bed.
Yeah, that's also interesting, the dynamic that strikes in Willow and how it informs everything we've been seeing of her this season. This idea of, she just said, it makes me feel like I'm back in high school. What is that? What did, what's his arms say? She's a nerd. It's very much that world, that human world. And how does she see herself? She doesn't see herself like that, because what is that? That is, in the social hierarchy, leeching her of power, leeching her of validity, leeching her of, value, right? And I think, she has this kind of dual nature right now that she kind of, fell away from, I think, in the episode that we had when she was possibly going to, turn into a demon, all that stuff. I think we did see her pull back. We had, I want to say Tara, but I think people call it Tara, sorry, pronunciation, came back in, said what she said, obviously not knowing any context. She's doing the human thing. She's been a good person, fair play, validating Willow, talking her up. Lovely on its own, right? Now this, putting her back in that place, in a place that I think in her mind there's some dissonance with, right? In the sense of she doesn't see herself as nerd. She doesn't see herself as, okay, this is the hierarchy of high school. That derision that she said that line in, I felt like I was back in high school. The kind of almost disgust, the kind of I don't want to go back there. That's not who I am. That's not where I want to be. We've seen that a lot this season of where she wants to be, who she wants to be. Like I say, she's pulled away from that a little bit. Tara came in, now this, pushing her back there. Because it's like, that's why I said it makes her feel powerless. It's going to draw her more towards that life and that existence of, I'm not powerless. I know I'm not. How long? Where I feel like we're on a ticking clock until she goes back there. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm judging too quick, too harshly. We'll see. It's worrisome though.
Dead guy was propped up. Like whatever killed him wanted to drain the blood out of him. The whatever took a bunch of the guy's blood with him.
Look at this. She was in a place of emotional distress. She wasn't in a good place. She then has the traumatic experience of waking up next to that body, horrific as it was, and she noticed all of that, despite how she felt. Demonstrating how intelligent she is. Some of the things that I'm saying about, how she sees herself and the ego that I've talked about, she's not invalid for that. But, because she's intelligent, she deserves some of that accolade, that ego, right? It comes from somewhere, and it makes sense as to why it's there. She's a very capable person. But with growing up comes, having to manage that.
It's kind of the CBS logo.
It's like
the end of the world.
Oh God, okay.
Again?
The earthquake, that symbol is...
I told you.
Amazing. You did.
Poo-poo, Southern California, poo-poo.
I'm so very sorry.
We've done this already.
It's the end of the world.
So what do we do?
Yeah.
I stop it.
Amazing. What do you need a skull for, mate? Beautiful. Mate. How's he not down? That's a 3-kick combo, man. What a tank. Oh, nice. Oh God. Oh, dude, I ain't coming back from that. That's me out. Yeah, absolutely. Weak spot. Yep.
Wow, that...
How's your forearm, dude?
No weapons, no backup. You don't go after a demon that size by yourself.
I do.
Yeah, well, I'm no...
It's impressive, right?
This is Lilac one?
Very commandery. Lilac notwithstanding.
Hey man, lilac's a beautiful colour. It's got power.
I have to get the demon.
Don't sweat it. We'll bag it.
And do what?
I can't.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? He's kind of into it. He kind of feels, I think he kind of feels like she's amazing, which I really love. I like that a lot. And she's pulling away, which is completely fair and valid. I mean, you know, trauma, lots of trauma. Finding out someone else again, and he might possibly be a safe incarnation of that, of a boy. She's not to know that though. And unfortunately, the trauma that she has is informing how she's being and the distrust she feels, which is kind of sad, you know, next to how he's responded and actually how amazed he is and how much he seems to admire her for her identity as the Slayer. It's just a nice little dynamic that's been struck.
I can't be with you.
I get it.
I can't go there again.
Again? You dated me before?
Look, I was involved.
Yeah, nice that you're telling him.
You don't know what my life is like.
And I'm dying to find out.
Dying being the operative word here.
Yeah.
It's just doomed.
And it's not like we don't have anything in common.
But that's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I can feel my skin humming. My hands,
Oh, wow.
my every inch of me.
How many? No, sorry, I'm not going to ask that.
I'm not going to force myself on you, but I am, by God, not going to walk away because I think it might not work.
Beautiful. I love that.
I don't know what's happened in your past.
Pain.
Yeah.
Apocalypse. None of it fun.
She's a young girl that's experienced a bunch of trauma. And she needs to work through that to get to a place. Because like I say, Riley is, for the first time, a safe person, despite maybe what you could call the complication of it. But she's not in a place to receive that because of that trauma. They need to communicate to get through it. And I find myself as the audience hoping they can, which is such a weird position to be in considering when I found out about him what I was saying. But now I am kind of, do you know what I mean, between then and now. Something's happened and got me to a place where, yeah, I mean, obviously I always want Buffy to be happy, but he seems like a genuinely, even if the institution he's a part of is bad, ultimately, in the end, there is a genuine, and I believe it, a genuine desire to work through this with Buffy, and I want it to work.
We do not have that much in common. This is a job to you.
It's not just a job.
Yeah.
It's an adventure, great.
Yeah.
But for me, it's destiny.
You have to.
Can't change something that I can't escape. I'm stuck.
You don't have to be.
Mm.
Not in high school anymore.
You have the choice.
You can change things.
Riley.
No, it may seem.
He's got a point. And especially, it's interesting, because I was talking about this last season, and the way that she pulled away from the Watchers. For the first time, she was giving herself the right to choose. And if she chooses now to continue being the Slayer, that is a choice. She just said there, it's my destiny. Is it? That's what you've been told by everybody. That's how you've been raised. So I get why you think it, but the actions that you made at the end of season 3 are very much individual. You made that choice. Riley's right. You're an adult now. That's been this whole season. This season has been a transitional period of growing up, of gaining more autonomy and the ability and the right to choose your life. He's right. But it is that thing. So it's like, I'm not saying that she should move away from the Slayer. I'm just saying that there needs to be an acknowledgement in her that if she does continue to be the Slayer, it is her choice. It's not destiny. It's not. We know that now. And I'm not saying, look, at the end of the day, is it morally the right thing to do to walk away from the Slayer? I'm not saying that. Can she live with that? Is that the kind of person she is? Probably not. But I am saying it's a choice. Like, it is objectively a choice. Well, I mean, I say that. Is there some elements of the powers that be that mean that she has to? If she runs away from it, is something going to bring her back in magical, right? Something like that. It's interesting that she brings that up. It's a calling. You know what I mean? It's a job to you. It's what I was talking about. And I need to know, I want to know if, I feel like that's kind of semi-confirming that he is doing what he's doing because it's his choice, as opposed to she was thrust into it. But yeah, like I say, I suppose I said that and she has to do it. I said that earlier. I'm revising that a little bit, just because of the context of this conversation in the past and the decision she's made. And obviously what season 4 is of autonomy, growing up, choosing.
My answer is no.
I think that's almost, and I don't think it's on purpose, I think it's subconscious. I think she's using, not in an awful way, I think she's using the calling, it's my destiny, that line, as something to fall back on because she's scared of getting hurt because of all the trauma in regard to men. Angel, Angelus, Parker, I think she is naturally, emotionally, mentally pulling away from this now because of that trauma. And she's kind of falling back on that kind of tried and tested excuse that she's been living with and had of, it's my destiny, I'm the Slayer, this can't work. And I'm not trying to say it harshly, I'm just observing that that is what she's doing, I think. Because this is like a falling back, like a regression of character. Like I say, end of season 3. Pulling away from the Watchers, taking her autonomy, making that decision, that change. She is an individual who can choose. We know that, we've seen it in the show. So this is a regression. And I think that regression is natural, it's human. Like, I get it. But I think it's falling back subconsciously on that fear of trauma as a result. I wonder if she's going to work through that and work out. I mean, it's a process, right? And I want to see her go on that journey. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
Bane to the blameless, thief of lives.
Bane? How is your back, Buffy?
There's no pattern that we can discern yet.
The thing isn't digging up the bones of a child for fun.
Bones of a child, though.
Yeah, the flicking back and forth between the scenes shows actually how integrated Buffy and the Scoobies are into this world in a way that the Initiative is not. They're like, it's basic threat, strong, gotta take it out, whatever. They're like, it's not a basic threat. They know about the apocalypse, the earthquake. Buffy's got her spider senses tingling. It's not taking the bones for no reason. There's more to it. It's deeper. Then we saw earlier in the episode, Riley's talking about the Slayer. He asks about it. It's a myth. They don't know about the Slayer. That's a really integral part of this world. They don't know about it. I think the Initiative have a very surface level understanding of the supernatural, which is worrisome considering the amount of power they're exerting over it. You know what I mean? It's power without understanding, which goes back to what I was talking about when his mate was talking about they're all bad demons, they're all bad, they're animals. It makes sense that we're getting in the Initiative this facet of their makeup being not as informed as they should be in this world, but acting like they are, taking power that perhaps shouldn't be bestowed upon them. And actually, it's interesting I start talking about power and how it's been bestowed, because, I mean, the Slayer is someone who has been, supernaturally bestowed with that power, right? Does that give her more right to that power? Are we going to get into that conversation? Because I think it's a conversation that needs to probably be had at some point. I think the Initiative have taken that power without, I don't know, what's the word you want to use? Deserving it? Is power something that is, controlled based on whether someone deserves it? Not really. Power's taken. It's why our relationship with it, I think, can be so important. But that relationship with power is kind of what we're talking about in Buffy, the Initiative, Riley, their relationship with it. It's interesting. It's an interesting conversation, and I feel like it's something that we're teeing ourselves up to talk about more. I don't think the Initiative are a healthy incarnation of wielding power. It seems very dangerous, considering the knowledge they have and the way they understand or misunderstand the world.
Here's one for the good guys.
Yeah, here's one for the good guys. It's interesting, isn't it? The Initiative and their representation, they see themselves as the good guys, and, surface level, yeah, sure. I see it. But when you start, like I say, I'm not going to repeat myself, this idea of power, wielding it without full knowledge is dangerous. It is. And I think sometimes institutions like this can persuade themselves that they're doing the good thing, that they're the good guys, while fundamentally not being equipped to be the good guys, because they're wielding a lot of power in a world they don't understand. That puts, I feel like, the season and the show in such an interesting place with them, actually.
This isn't a capture, it's a kill.
Oh, and what is it that this sucks to think about. He thinks of Buffy as amazing. I love it. Do you know what I mean? All this stuff, the thing that I was kind of like, I really like that he sees it that way. But where's that coming from? What does he keep referencing? He keeps referencing how strong she is. There's not a bruise on you, there's no scratch. She just brushes off a demon. He sees it. We would never approach it without a full tag team. She does it on her own. He's amazed by her. What is that he's amazed by? It's the amount of power she wields. That, I think, foundationally is an unhealthy place for that amazement and admiration to come from. Tentatively. I say tentatively. Maybe I'm kind of picking at nothing there. But it kind of seems that way to me a little bit. That's the thing that he's focusing on and why he feels that way.
Goodbye, Drew. See you in hell.
No. That was the look.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
You were trying to stake yourself.
Yeah, we've got to reach out to him now.
For one thing, that's my shirt you're about to dust.
Okay.
We've shared a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
You should have trusted me enough to do it for you.
No.
And besides, I'm beyond pathetic.
No. There's potential, mate, in you here.
I mean, am I even
remotely scary anymore?
Yeah, that's a huge part of his identity, something that that's how he sees himself. It's not there anymore. That's not who he is. Huge identity crisis. Now we're talking about the internal struggle that needs to go on in him. This is it.
Remotely scary anymore? Tell me the truth.
But that's a good thing.
But you break anything else while we're gone and you'll be sleeping in the garage, Buster.
Gentle, come on.
We'll have to take him with us to the museum.
I won't do anything. I feel better now.
Guys.
Think of the happy.
Awesome. Okay, guys, the fact that you're taking him with you, Xander, I love that he reached out an arm there to take him as well. He's on board with it. The fact that you don't want him to die means a lot, which means you need to take the rest of the steps the rest of the way to reach out a hand. If you don't want him to die, you got to get him through it, which means empathizing with him, treating him like a person.
It's really the time for Donkey Kong.
What? This you and me thing, it's stupid.
I know.
No, I mean you're stupid.
Whoa, okay.
I mean...
Rephrase.
I don't mean that.
Yeah.
No, I think maybe I do.
With sweet talk like that.
You have this twisted way of looking at things. Doom and gloom mentality. You keep thinking like that,
I mean...
things are probably going to turn out just the way you expect.
You know, there's nothing more dangerous than a psych grad student.
I get what he's trying to say, though.
I mean, you're a fry cook, and so am I.
Yes, but you're an amateur.
Look, I know the risks in what we do. It's more rewarding than any other job on the planet. And fun!
Fun? The last person I know that believed that is in a coma right now because she...
Yeah.
This isn't the kind of gig where you can just hang it up at the end of the night and snuggle with your honey.
But why?
I tried it. Fell apart.
Well, welcome to the story of the world. And evil, it comes and goes.
Yeah, it's nice, actually. Whether it works out between the two of them, he's teaching her or trying to teach her that she needs to keep trying, because if she doesn't keep trying, she'll never find any sliver of happiness in this life, which is important, I think. Like, it's completely valid that she's been beaten down to the point that she feels this way and she runs away from intimacy, especially intimacy with complications in the way that, you know, Riley offers. It's really important that she bounces back from that, I think, if she wants to be happy.
They don't do it alone. They pull each other through. If you weren't so self-involved, you'd see that.
You gotta stop with that stuff, though.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But mostly, I think you want to stay down in the dark place, because maybe it's safer down there.
You've been a bit aggressive with this, mate.
You're so out of line.
No.
You could have delivered all this gentler.
So why don't you just leave me alone?
Fair enough.
He needed to be a bit more patient and then be a bit gentler. I get what he's saying, he's got a point, but... yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you can't kill anymore, but there's all the fun things you can do.
I should think you would be glad to greet the end of days. I mean, neither one of you is making much of a go at it.
Dude.
You've made it as far as the basement. Red here, you couldn't even keep Dog Boy happy.
Guys, he's having an existential crisis, and he's Spike.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to get us to dust you. We're not useless.
There we go.
We help people.
Instill yourself with that value, mate.
You're her groupies.
That's picking up a sore spot for Willow, innit?
She needs us.
She does.
Or you're just the same 10th grade losers you've always been, and she's too much of a softie to cut you loose.
He is such an emotional manipulator. But we've also seen that emotional maturity, actually, in him can be wielded for good. You know, he's got that ability. I was talking, funny, last Angel episode, there was an empath demon, and I talked about empathy and how, you know, some people might have that ability, let's call it, skill, however you want to phrase it, semantics. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're an empathetic person, because you also need experience. You need to be able to, you know, listen to somebody and apply that empathy to a context to actually help a person. And obviously, you know, we had in that episode, the empath demon turned out to be a bad guy. And it's this idea of people who have that ability can use it for bad. Spike is, I think, one of those people. He has this ability, this innate ability to really empathize with people. At the moment, you know, as a big bad, he's been using it, I think, to manipulate. It can be switched, though. It can be flipped.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You need to find Buffy, mate. How do you have that? Okay, yeah. Oh, there's more than one. Come on, Jazzy boy. His back can't take that. No. I don't care what you say.
I blame myself entirely. I had...
Oh.
Okay, first I thought you were being too hard on yourself, but...
You found out what the ritual is for?
The Hellmouth.
Open it.
They're going to open the Hellmouth.
Ah, out of all the things. Are we going back to Sunnydale? That's kind of cool. Like, hi.
Looks like we're going back to high school.
Okay. Is it still a wreck? What is it? Okay. I just need to stop asking questions.
If we leave him alone, he'll stake himself.
Yeah.
And that's bad because...
Buffy.
Mayor meet.
Oh, is that all the... Of course it's the mayor, fair enough.
Check out the new floor plan.
No one tidy this up. Oh mate, there's a lot of them. You struggle with one.
They can't do the ritual!
Spike just sat. Dude, you're back. I know she's fine, but god damn it.
I had a lot of practice. This is my lunch money.
Right. Perfect.
Dude, you should not be in the thick of the fight. Bye.
Okay, I guess I won.
Yeah.
They are the sacrifice!
Amazing. Oh. There we go. Oh,
Pain.
really? Is it because you're near the Hellmouth?
Demon.
Oh, wait. It only works on humans. Well, there you...
I'm back, and I'm a bloody animal!
Well, they don't throw him in the hole.
Spike, not in the hole!
Dude. Yeah, so he can be a hero. There we go.
What?
This isn't a good start, mate.
Building's gonna come down!
Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, nice instinct to save him. Alright.
Let him jump in the Hellmouth. If he does, we're finished!
Also, don't fall in the Hellmouth. Got.
I'm going in.
Amazing. Teamwork.
You're coming back out.
Oh. Buddy, hold on to something. Okay. Wow. That is wild from that demon's perspective, innit? There we go. You'd have failed if not for him. That's persuasive.
Xander, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just passing by and
G.I. Joe outfit?
Yeah. You can be one of the crew now, mate.
paintball. Yeah, I was playing paintball.
Okay, we swerve.
So you're one of the commando guys, huh?
Do I know you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, sir. No Palizanders here.
Okay, amazing. You pull off the fake American accent quite well, dude.
It's kind of weird being back, isn't it?
Yeah, small.
Yeah, almost, I'm with Willow and her arc this episode of she's the nerd, you know, taking her back to high school, the way she didn't like that. And what do we get? Literally going back to high school, facing it, seeing it, I think perhaps reminding all of them, but, you know, Willow specifically, that she's outgrown it. It all feels so small, right? Perhaps positive reinforcement, combating that negativity that she had earlier in the episode.
Come in.
I think there's room for a dialogue.
Yeah, and then you find out. I can deal. You're special.
Oh.
I should have just given him my security code and rank.
You have a security code and rank?
No. This is so not good.
They're good at keeping secrets, mate. Well, here we go. All in. Yeah. It's that conversation, isn't it, of like, Buffy, mate, that's your choice now. If it goes bad, it goes bad. But it was your choice. It's hard. I've talked about this stuff before, but it is that thing of life hurts. It's going to hurt. There's always a risk that something's going to end badly, but you can't close yourself off to it because then you're not living.
I say we go out there and kick a little demon ass. Come on, vampires! Urgh! Let's annihilate them.
Hey, a new calling, a new reason to live.
Let's kill something.
Yeah. Okay. Doomed. Yeah. Is it so doomed? I mean, I guess we'll see. I think the implication obviously being Buffy says it's doomed. Is it? We're going to find out. I think I've been talking this season a little bit about Buffy, her romantic life, how viable, feasible is it for her to have that? And yeah, tough, but we're going to find out, like I say. Is it doomed? I mean, foundationally, it's got all of the potential to be fine, to be perfect. The little worrisome stuff that I'm seeing in the initiative, Riley's relationship with it, that's where the spanner, I think, is going to come. You know, spanner in the works. So really interesting stuff in regard to Spike, though. His journey, the internal processing he has to do, has done a little bit this episode, but it's really just a start. The fact that he can, you know, he has an outlet now, and it's almost forcing him to be good, right? I mean, it complicates it as well. He can, you know, beat up demons, but we've got this thing, and highlighted in this episode with the initiative and how they were talking, of demons aren't all bad, mate. There is something in that you have to differentiate between. as well. It's not just black and white. It's not just, okay, I can beat whatever demon I can. So, TBD. Anyway, that was Doom. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you're not subscribed, please do consider doing that down below. Like the video, comment, all that stuff if you want to help the channel out for free. That said, there are some links down in the description below. If you can't wait for the next episode, there is early access to all my videos down there. Thank you, as always, to my patrons, my YouTube members. But that was Slayer Saturday for this week, Angel. Next week. So until then, see ya.